What's going on, YouTube? So we're back with another episode of the Stadium 2 Let's Play. Today we're trying to beat the Elite Four. We made it all the way to Karen last week and lost on shenanigans. Shenanigans to say the least. So, going back in with our team once again. And if you haven't watched last week's episode, I would highly recommend it. It was unfortunate to say the least. I can't remember what we did last week, so I'm gonna lead Frieza and Trogdor and Waluigi. Whoa! So we have Shadow Ball on Alakazam, but in this gen it's physical, which I know I've said all this before. So I'm gonna Ice Punch. Because I rather use its way better special. That crit mattered. That crit mattered a lot. But I rather just use our amazing special than our okay attack. Do we have Fire Punch or do we just have Ice Punch? Oh, we do have Fire Punch, but I'd rather go for the potential freeze. Alakazam is so good. Frieza is just absurd and I love it. Alright, well that's more annoying than anything, so I'm just gonna hit Psychic. Man, that's absurd. Can we get a third crit? No. Alright, that's fine. Yeah, crit wouldn't have actually KO'd anyway. That was okay. Oh, that double crit to start is just beautiful. This means we're getting to Karen that much sooner. Gonna redeem ourselves today, I have a feeling. You know, one crit deserves another. So I will take that. Let's go Trogdor. Trogdor needs to redeem himself this week. He missed a few too many Fire Blasts last week for us. So instead we're going for Flame Wheel because it'll probably KO. Alright, cool. I wasn't 100% sure. You know, I don't know Clefable calcs off the top of my head with Typhlosion. So I assumed it was gonna be good enough. Cool. Cool. On to Koga, where we will probably have Frieza once again do all the heavy lifting. Yeah, I'm going to click Frieza, and I'm going to click Rocky and Waluigi. Rocky hasn't got enough love. The Skillful Ninja. So we really don't want to see, like, Electrode. Venomoth is fine. Venomoth is not going to like this Psychic. I really was expecting another crit. An unnecessary crit. Yes, all of these will be because Frieza's just that good. All of these battles are going to be one-sided until we get to Karen. And that's only because she hacks the game. Is that enough for a KO? Oh, come on. Don't do this. Don't do this, Koga. I know you're a jerk, but don't be that much of a jerk. So this is 75% accurate now? Alright, cool. Unnecessary crit, yeah! So we are 3 for, what, 6 on crits today? Alakazam's hit 6 times now? Man, I don't think I've ever seen this many crits. This is absurd. And like, obviously Gen 1 is different, but this is Gen 2, and I've never seen this many crits. So, one time in high school, we were sitting around in one of my classes, and we were talking about Pokemon and how much I really enjoyed it. And the teacher goes, yeah, but I bet you couldn't just beat it with one Pokemon. I'm like, you know what? I'm going to prove you wrong. So like 2 days later, I come in, I'm like, yeah, I beat Crystal with an Abra. He's like, what? I'm like, yeah, a single Abra. I beat the entire game, including Red. It's like, you know, when I said this, I figured you would do it with something like a Caterpie, but that's still super impressive. Alright, Frieza. Tesla deals with exactly Blastoise, so that's probably not worth it. We have Ice Punch, so we can deal with Golem and Onix as well. Do we outspeed Onix, though? I'm pretty sure we do. I know Onix is fast, but I don't think it's that fast. We could also just go Venus, because Venus deals with both of them as well. Actually, all 3 of them. And isn't weak to them. And let's do Venus. And Trogdor's good against exactly Heracross. So probably Waluigi. Yeah, Waluigi. Why not?
The third opponent is Bruno. How will the challenger bear up against the punishment from his fighting Pokemon?
I love the Aerodactyl in the background of the Champion Stadium, just slowly getting closer. Well, I'm gonna go into Waluigi here, because I don't think we can one-shot this Kangaskhan, and I'd rather be safe than lose Alakazam. I think Frieza's really important for us. Plus, we need to give Waluigi some airtime today.
Here's the first move. It's become confused. It restored HP with some leftovers. What impact will this Pokemon switch have on the battle? They're ready to go.
That's really, really annoying.
The hit glanced right off. It's utterly confused. They're both hanging tight.
I'm gonna go into Venus, try to put this thing asleep.
Here comes the Pokemon switch.
So yeah, I've always had a big attraction to the Abra line in the early games, especially like Gen 1. Obviously it's absurd because like Psychic is way overpowered, but even in Gen 2, just having having the elemental punches for coverage is just real powerful. Can you knock it off, please? I really need this to hit. Alright. Now I'm just going to use the Giga Drain. Or depending on who you ask, the Giga. Okay. So I'm assuming this is going to be like Machamp. That's more annoying than anything. We should be faster than Machamp. So I'm just going to go for a Razor Leaf here. Yes, another crit. I don't think we live this. Okay. So now I'm going to go back into Frieza. And Frieza will easily deal with this Machamp. It hopefully can deal with the Kangaskhan now that it's asleep. That turn 1 confusion was really annoying. I don't know the odds of how likely confusion is to happen on Dizzy Punch. It is a 20% chance. 20% chance to confuse. And then they removed it in Gen 8. That's unfortunate. Don't Mega Horn me? Oh, that's actually worse. I don't know if we live that. Our defense is real bad. Oh, Frieza. Oh, Frieza, you're doing the Lord's work today. Reuniclus can learn Dizzy Punch. Alright, as long as it stays asleep, we should win. Which, I believe sleep is guaranteed for 2 turns. And it resets upon switching out, so... Okay, that's really big for us. So as long as we get 1 extra turn of asleep, then we should win. And if not, like, Waluigi can come in and take a hit. Okay, cool. I wasn't sure how much that special defense drop would change the damage on that, so... That one was a little shaky. Bruno normally is not too bad, but today, that Kangaskhan definitely had our number, so... I'll take it. I'll take it. Alright. Karen. It's me and you. It's me and you. Okay. Umbreon's a big problem. And I don't really have a good answer to it. I like Trogdor because it can deal with Magmar. Well, it can brute strength Magmar. It deals with Victory Bell, Murkrow, and Vileplume. Tesla is immune to Attract from Umbreon, as is Rocky, so that's moderately important. I can't remember what else she used that has Attract. I think it's Vileplume. Which is so, Tesla can deal with it. So I think I lead on Tesla. I think I want Trogdor. And that leaves me a little weak to like Magmar and Gengar. Both of which Waluigi can deal with. And like Waluigi can deal with Murkrow. So I mean it deals with 3 of the 6. The grass types are a big problem, but I have Trogdor and Tesla for those. Like both of those get just ate up by the other 2, so I don't have to worry about that. So then like we just have to brute strength our way through Umbreon. And I think Tesla's our best way to do it. Yeah, let's try this. Tesla, I am really counting on you today, buddy. I'm really hoping so. Really, really hoping so. Okay. Just gonna go for Thunder Punch. Try to get a paralysis. Try to just deal a lot of damage. Like, I know its special defense is good. Oh man, this is gonna be a little more difficult than I thought. I'm wondering if Ice Punch is gonna do more. I don't think so. Yeah, it's only base 75 power. We get Stab, but we also have the Never Melt Ice. It's like those are kind of negligible. But we have a chance to freeze. And I think we just need a Thunderbolt. Come on, Tesla. Yeah, good job, Tesla. Hey, little damage adds up. Okay, yeah, we're real good. Especially if we can break through this confusion. If we can break through this confusion, we'll be fine. Come on, buddy. You can't do that. You can't do that today.
What'll it do? That was a glancing blow. Sparks are flying from both competitors. Aha! It's
Okay, that's really good for us.
What's this?
Crit? Nope.
Right off.
That's gonna be real close.
How's that?
We should live this. Oh, we might be able to live one more too. That's really good for us. Come on. Okay, it's paralyzed. Paralyzed. There we go. He's gonna go for another Confuse Ray. I mean, yeah, I just have to. I just have to go for it. Okay, good job. Good job, buddy. Okay, we're through the first challenge without a KO. So I'm pretty happy with where we are right now. Okay, this is fine. We're faster. Yeah, Psychic is gonna do more. Especially if we hit. Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. Come on, Tesla. Yeah. Tesla, you did your job. I can't complain about that. That's an unnecessary crit on their end. Alright, Trogdor. You know how this works. I need I need you to redeem yourself from last week.
Oh, it's Typhlosion.
I need you to redeem yourself.
Remain on each side. What? Fire blast. That's
Okay, okay, okay. Okay.
collapse with only one.
I'm feeling pretty good about my life.
There's only one Pokemon left to come out.
Come on, like Victory Bell.
It's Gengar.
Okay, Gengar's more annoying than good here.
The number of remaining
I'm just gonna go for another Fire Blast. Like I don't really have a better option here.
become confused.
Come on, Trogdor. 2 for 2? 2 for 2! Okay. One more.
Needed action continues.
One more hit.
How's that? That was a glancing blow.
Okay. That should be game. Okay. I am I'm a little scared, to be honest. Like we should be fine against Lance. We should be fine. Like we have Waluigi, we have Frieza, we have Tesla. If we need like fire coverage, we have Trogdor. He has a lot of flying types, so we have Rocky. Like Lance should not be a problem. It looks like even the Elite Four couldn't stop you. I am your last opponent in the Johto Castle. If I lose, do I have to do it all again? I really hope not. I've been waiting for you. Allow me to test your skill. Why does he have a Steelix and a Tyranitar? Why does the dragon champion only have one dragon? Okay. I really need to think about this. Tesla is good against Dragonite, Aerodactyl, Charizard, Gyarados, Tyranitar, Steelix. That seems like a really simple pick. Rocky can hit Tyranitar, Steelix, Charizard, Gyarados, Dragonite. So we hit everything except Aerodactyl super effectively. I think I want Tesla, Frieza, Waluigi. Like Venus only hits Tyranitar here. Steelix resist, Aerodactyl resists. Oh, I mean they're neutral. Dragonite, Charizard, Gyarados just eat it up, so I don't think Venus is still play. Trogdor hits Charizard. I think we outspeed Gyarados. Steelix, Aerodactyl. Whereas Frieza hits everything, Waluigi hits everything. I mean, Waluigi doesn't hit Gyarados, but I think that's fine. Okay, let's do this. Let's do this. We got this. I'm not gonna lie, I'm really nervous right now. I'm moderately nervous about this because I don't want to lose. Because I don't know what happens if I lose. I don't want to go all the way back to the start. Oh, Aerodactyl might outspeed me. I'm just gonna go for an Ice Punch and hope it doesn't have Earthquake. It's switching? That is so good for me. That is so good for me. Is this Steelix?
Oh, it's Steelix.
Freeze, freeze, freeze.
That did little damage.
It's also neutral.
impact will this Pokemon switch have on the
Yeah, I'm gonna go for a Fire Punch. I hope this is enough.
There's the attack. Bullseye.
Well, I don't think we're living that one.
Wait. A powerful blow.
That's a really powerful Earthquake. Alright, Tesla. I appreciate you, bud. We got this.
We're eagerly awaiting the appearance of the next Pokemon.
Come on, Frieza. I know you can come in, outspeed this thing, and just deal with it.
Oh, it's Alakazam. Will this Pokemon avenge the
Alakazam might outspeed Aerodactyl, though.
Pokemon is 2 to 3. There, Fire Punch.
Okay, cool.
It's a hit.
1 for 1.
No strength left.
I mean, that Steelix sprite looks really good. I think I said that when we fought Jasmine, too, but it looks really good.
The Pokemon appears with a cry. 2 Pokemon remain.
I'm really hoping it doesn't outspeed me, but I think it does. Please miss? Nope. Alright, Waluigi,
Only 1 hit.
you have 2 hits to come in and deal with this thing, dude.
Just 1 Pokemon remains. Oh, it's Flagstar. It's down to the last Pokemon now. 1 Pokemon faces 2 now. Now the real battle begins.
Oh, I think Ice Punch is correct.
They go into battle pose. Ah, it can't move. What's this? Bam! That worked perfectly.
Is it not super effective against rock?
A hot battle is unfolding.
I feel like that should have done way more than it did.
What's that? That did little damage.
Waluigi is so good.
A furious attack.
Wah! And I will never get tired of that. Oh, that's really bad for us. Had I just gone for Surf twice, we could have won.
There's a big HP difference between the 2 combatants.
Yeah, I really expected Ice Punch to do more. Oh, that is really unfortunate. That crit probably just sealed our deal. One crit deserves another. We have hit so many today. That is absurd.
Oh, it's Dragonite. This is the last Pokemon.
Maybe?
They're both hanging tough. Here comes Dragon Breath. Yes, it's a hit.
All right. I think our team was good. I think our team was set up well for that.
And there goes the battle.
Hopefully we don't have to fight the Elite Four again. I would like to just jump right back into Lance here. But I also know this game is absurdly brutal, so... Where are we at? You know, somehow this is exactly like I anticipated. And somehow I'm really disappointed. So that is gonna do it for me this week. Oh man, last couple weeks have been moderately frustrating, but we can do this. I know we can. That's Pokemon. It just takes a little bit of luck from time to time. So, as always, make sure you go follow us on Twitter. Myself at Cardinal25. Carl is at musical_33, and the podcast and all of our YouTube stuff is always posted to our Twitter page here at LR Lessons. If you are a new viewer, thank you very much. I hope you really enjoyed this. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Hit that notification bell to get all the notifications when new stuff goes live. And leave a comment. Tell me that this is your first video and how much you enjoyed it. To all the returning viewers, thank you very much as always. Make sure you go and join the community Discord if you haven't already. And I think I'm out of things I can say here at the end to not make this any longer than it has to be. So, as always, everybody, we'll be back next week trying to do this one more time. Have a good one. Peace.